welcome or welcome back. My name is Amber. I'm a Brit living in America, and this channel is all about my adventures around America to learn all about the country through culture, through history, through food, through travel. And today we're going on the history route today. We're going to go visit the site of Woodstock. So I know nothing about the site of Woodstock. All I know is that I have been here pretty much every summer since 2017, 5 minutes from it. And I have been to the concert venue that's there now, Bethel Woods, and had a great time there, but I've never done the museum. So we're going to go do that today. We're going to also recommend a couple places to eat near here because it is out of the way. So if you're coming to visit, you're probably coming out of your way to visit and want some food recommendations. So I'm going to give you some of those. Before I get started, I always like to start all of my videos by saying that there is a reason that I'm showing up and making content, and it's not because I want to be a content creator. I don't really know my way around social media, and I don't really know anything about production and editing. Hopefully that's not too obvious, but I'm trying to give back to America. So we feel very grateful to be here. We feel very grateful of how welcoming everybody has been since we've arrived, and homelessness and veterans has always been a cause that's close to my heart back in the UK too. And since moving here, I've realised how much worse it is here, honestly. The mental health support that the veterans get after they have come back or retired from the services, and the amount of homelessness is just insane. So I want to try and give back to them. And I'm doing that at the moment by creating hopefully light-hearted, positive, entertaining content, and just by watching through and subscribing or following me on TikTok or Instagram. It's at _Amber in America on there too, and watching through to the end, giving me a like, giving me a comment, sending me a message. That is all helping to fund my goals to raise money for these causes. I'm also actively working on starting a business that will help to do that in other ways too, not just through content. So hopefully you guys support me on my journey to use social media for good, as I am learning all about it and navigating my way through it. It's pretty crazy. But I always like to just make that little reminder at the beginning of these videos before we get into some fun content. So let's head over to the Woodstock Museum. I'll see you there. Okay, we've arrived. If you're coming here, it's about 2.5 hours north of New York City. Yeah. And you can put all sorts of things into your maps to get you here. It's Bethel Woods Centre for the Arts. You could put in Woodstock site. The original site is here. There's like a plaque which I'll get to show you later. Bethel Woods Museum, and basically when you roll up, it just looks like fields and fields and fields and fields with a couple of parking lots. But park up and follow the signs and we'll head into the museum. I actually don't know how much I'm going to be allowed to film inside, or whether I'll just have to take pictures and maybe voice over what we learned, but we'll see when we get in there. I'll definitely be showing you the site, getting some good pictures. Oh, and I brought my little helper or hinderer because it did say online that it's interactive, so I'll let you know whether this is a place to bring the kids or not. So we just learned that this guy here, Richie Havens, was not supposed to go on first, but there was trouble getting the artist in because of all the traffic. So he was there, he went on first, and he made music up on the spot, which is just crazy. He saw everybody being free, and he sang some songs, and it was all to do with women's rights. And yeah, he was a hell of an opening act. This place is groovy, as you could imagine. I'm gonna read about some more of the signs and see what else. Oh, I'm excited to see the fashion, actually. Such an impact on fashion. I also just learned that 1969 was the year that Sesame Street was first released. So what a year! What a year for TV and music. Yes, okay. Touch the numbers, okay. What numbers are they? Oh, very good job. Look, a camper van. What's inside there? Mommy, car. Hi, car too. What's inside the camper van? Look. Oh, wow. And they found a guy with a very small helicopter. Mummy's always wanted a camper van. Oh, there's Richie Havens I was just telling you about. What a cool moment for him. So cool. Look, Rory, a car. Oh God, I just love all of these colours. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not someone that wears bright colours or patterns, but 60s fashion is iconic. 3 days of peace and music. August 15th, 1969. Ah, my birthday's on August 17th. More than 30 acts played to an estimated crowd of 450,000 people. Some were memorable, electrifying performances that become part of rock history. Others were marginal as performers battled the wind and rain. Oh no. Some concertgoers treasured the festival as an adventure that changed their lives. Others found it nothing but a messy, dirty, disorganised sparkle. That's like Glastonbury. Or all other festivals. Yeah, that's a big car. Absolutely zany, colourful, exciting, and charged, and nutty and funny. Oh, should we go in there, Rory? Should we go in this room? What's in here? Look, there was kids there. Everybody having a big party. How fun. Oh, the camper van we were just in is actually a bus. It looked like a camper van from the side. That is the coolest bus. There's a quote here that says, "It was made in heaven. It was a bowl with a rise for a stage. What more could you want?" And that is so true. Hopefully we'll be able to get outside and show you the actual concert venue that's here now. And it's one of the best concert venues, maybe the best concert venue I've ever been to in my life, because it is built like a bowl into the ground like this, and everybody's, it's a really, really cool venue, really, really cool acoustics if you're into your music lingo. And yeah, I would strongly recommend checking out the lineups here if you're ever in New York. It is well worth the travel up. Obviously it gets crazy, crazy busy, so try and book in advance and maybe come up like before. But yeah, it's the coolest thing. Look at this footage from the event. This is so cool.
It's so groovy to come here and see all you people living in tents.
My favourite part of this whole museum is actually all of the areas where there's people talking that were there, just telling their stories, just telling their accounts of being there. I think that's the most interesting way to learn about something, and I've learned a lot actually. It's really interesting that there were the big acts. I always just assumed it was all big acts because it was a big deal, a massive crowd. But actually I was just watching one of the pieces of footage there, and somebody popped up on the screen, they were on the stage and they were like, "Oh guys, this is the second time we've ever played to people." 450,000 people. I'm like, what a platform to give these acts back in that day. I can't fathom performing on a stage that big. But yeah, that's been my favourite part of the museum, is hearing from the people that were there, the acts that performed. There's loads of really good information. There is also a show in here. It's like a 21-minute film. Absolutely no chance Rory's going to sit through that, so we're going to have to skip on that today. But yeah, it's really cool. I'm going to see now if we can get outside and have a look at the concert venue and also the plaque from like the original site, so you can see that too. So let's see if we can get outside. There is a gift shop there actually with some really nice stuff like jewellery and obviously t-shirts and all the usual merch, that sort of thing. And there is also a cafe when you come out, which smelt really good to be fair, but it's a little bit early for us. And there is a place near here, a really cute local cafe that I'm desperate to show you guys. It's just a really cute like breakfast, lunch, brunch kind of place. So we're gonna go there once we've finished here. But for now, you can see like the grounds here are just stunning. Let's see if we can find the plaque that marks the original spot. I can't lie to you guys, this place is horribly signposted. Horribly signposted. We're trying to find the monument. Josh has actually been to it before and still can't find it. Oh, sorry, baby. What do you want? Josh has been to it before, and it's like just a big plaque that marks the spot. X marks the spot. But the weather's coming in. Rory's getting grumpy / hungry. So this might be the best view I can give you. I'll find some Google images and pretend I was there. But what a cool place. The venue now is a fair walk from here. but I'm going to put some images in of that too. And I think I might even have some images of the of us at Shania Twain last year that I'll try and clip in as well. Because yeah, it's a really, really cool venue, and it's like this, it's in a bowl, it's like sunken into, hi baby, catched me. But yeah, we're about out of time today. Would I recommend bringing a 2-year-old here? No. Would I recommend coming here? Yes. It's also a very beautiful place to walk. There's just acres and acres of beautiful land. So now let's go and get something to eat because this boy is cranky, probably hangry. This is the Bethel Market Cafe, and it is less than a mile from Bethel Woods where we just were. And I've been here before, I know exactly what it's like, would strongly recommend. Let's show you inside, it's so cute. Josh tucking in. What we got there? Okay, I was too scared to film in there because it was really quiet, or to talk. Obviously, I got a little bit of footage, but it was really nice and peaceful and quiet, and I didn't want to ruin the vibe by being like, look what I ordered and it tastes delicious right in the middle of the cafe, so I didn't. But you know we got takeout, and I need to tell you about that. So we got chocolate brownie. I've already had a mouthful, as you can see, and it's delicious. We also got, I actually don't know what this is, some kind of mixed berry crumble cake. Delicious. And then my choice, always my choice, the biggest, fattest chocolate cake that you can find, which is this one, which looks like it has like a mousse on the top. It smells heavenly. It was called Chocolate Dream Cake. Looks like my kind of dream. So we're going to tuck into those when Rory's gone to bed this evening, which I'm very much looking forward to. But that brings me to the close. Oh, actually, I wanted to say, that's Bethel Market Cafe. It's good for like brunch, lunch. It's closed on Tuesdays. Fact check me on that. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I think it's closed. If you want something more like big and fat and hearty, there's another place I recommend called Big Kevs BBQ, which is not far from there where we were, and he is open Wednesday through Sunday from 11 a.m. until he runs out of food. So that's a good place to go if you want like a bigger, fatter meal. But I personally think that Bethel Market Cafe is really yummy and fresh and tasty and locally sourced, and we love that. So that is my recommendations for food, and that is the end of this week's video. So as always, to anybody who's gotten through this far, thank you again. You are helping me with this mission. Please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram at _Amber in America. Next week, I can't remember what I'm doing, but I'll be back in Florida, so we'll figure something out to film, and I will see you all next week. Thank you very much for joining. Hope you enjoyed our little dive into Woodstock. Next time I'm going back without a 2-year-old. See you later. Mwah.